It is really hot in this room for some reason. And I noticed Sue hasn't turned off the light. Is that because we're dying?
Oh, yeah, probably. I didn't want to be blinded.
Blinded and heat stroked and. Whew.
Better?
Oh, well, that was brutal.
Well, you asked for it. Oh, how are you? How are you?
Did you miss us? We didn't do any pop-ups or anything.
We did not. We did not. And we haven't done much of anything other than shipping.
Yeah, I spent the last 2 days in bed.
Miss
Monday and
Miss
Tuesday I was in bed. Sunday, if you were here for the raid train, I said I caught Sue's cold
And it wasn't my cold, it was the boys' cold, and you got it from them when you went to the beach.
and then
Blaming me.
well, you had it. And you can see how hot I am. Look how rosy my cheeks are. And sweaty my cheeks are. Holy moly.
You had to watch an old show.
And yeah, so
we did a raid train, all right?
We did a raid train on Sunday.
I remember that.
30 minutes, and then I went to bed and passed out. Basically. So 2.5 days. Today I got up and moved around. We went and delivered a piece of furniture.
We did. We drove up to Brunswick for someone who bought a dresser from us. Mm-hmm. The one that you did the salt wash on.
Yeah. And then we what was this? Did you keep it out of? No, it went in my chest.
Oh no, she was coughing and all that stuff.
That's why I had to spend the last 2 days in bed, because I have a lung condition, so if it gets in my chest, I'm at great danger of getting pneumonia. So I have to dial everything back.
And I still can't get you to take any of the emergency.
By the time I get it, I mean, I knew exactly when I got it. I knew the
sneeze. And that's when you start taking it, man. So it knocks it out quicker.
So anyway,
I believe.
You believe. So we are here. We also took Harper, my granddaughter. She'll be 3 in August, to karate today for the first time.
Yeah, I missed that.
You did miss that. John and I, and of course Harper's mom, Lily, took her. She did not really participate exactly. Well, today was kind of observation because she was very nervous.
She's nervous and she's very young, so.
Yes, she is. But she said at the end she wanted to come back next time. So we shall see how that goes.
We'll see. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, Rhonda's sending us pictures. What are you sending us pictures of?
Oh, okay. I gotta. Now I gotta go see. Now I gotta go see what her birthday present is.
Oh. What did you get? Maybe Sue will share it with everyone. So anyway, tonight is vintage home decor. We did not get more boxes out of storage because we still have quite a bit here. And frankly, with karate, I didn't have time. So yeah, I did make some more books for the booth, but I'll run them by you guys first. So my downtime, I did make some. What's happening?
I'm just looking to see if I can find the picture, but I think I can't figure it out.
Anyway, so let me get started with the stuff that's over here.
So it's stuff day. Today is things that we have in boxes on shelves, things that we had gotten from that other vendor, like this all-American bear.
Okay, that's hot to stay on.
No, I couldn't. I was about to throw that daggone hat away. So it probably is a good bath, I think.
I mean, he doesn't seem too dusty. He doesn't seem too bad to me.
Well, I feel like we should be a bright white, but maybe not.
No, he's definitely a tea-stained. He is
not. Just sending pictures. I gotta go over and see what they are. Ooh. Well, that's fun.
So most of tonight is not going to have high minimums. We're going to probably try to clear some shelves, make room for some new stuff. So not too high minimums tonight.
Ooh, that's very pretty. You lucky girl, you.
What did she get?
Oh, this.
Oh, that is pretty. Lovely scale.
Oh my gosh.
And Ruth Dav takes this one.
I should probably be paying attention.
You probably should.
Oh, wow. I'm jealous. Okay. Ruth got that one. What? Happy bear to you, Ruth. And welcome back.
All right. And we have this lovely floral arrangement. This was in one of those boxes from the other vintage dealer. They want to show. They want us to show.
I need to copy it. And how do I do that?
Just show them your phone.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on.
Let's run this because I got it running.
So many demands.
Pretty florals.
Oh, that stupid hat.
Crazy Bunny, thanks for sharing the live stream.
Okay. This is what Rhonda has been sharing with us. Look at the beautiness of that. Isn't that gorgeous? And let's see the back side. Look at that. Thank you. Come again. It's fabulous. You're a lucky girl.
That is really spectacular. Okay.
I think your husband's going to keep you a bit.
All right. I have this lovely presentation.
Now you have to figure out how to decorate with it.
Of some Noritake china.
Oh, that's a very lovely presentation of Noritake china.
So it is a serving bowl and a dozen teacups.
Oh, the teacups are fabulous. Look at these. These are like painted.
So these are Noritake. And these are the teacups. They're very pretty.
Definitely individually hand painted little flowers.
So it's really lovely.
Even the little gold trim on there is hand painted.
So you'll have to recreate this because we can't ship it like this.
Marletta, I know you're out there.
But it's a perfect dozen wrapped in this bowl. So it's perfect for a lovely like little display for your booth if you were a booth owner. Or for your china cabinet.
You realize that's all the bubbles I got. I need to get a couple more packs of bubbles.
I did assume you would have to get some more bubbles. Because I know when I was shipping the other day. Why aren't you going down? Why aren't you going down? You need to let me get. Can I get to the next section, please? It's not letting me hit enter.
A lot of fun stuff in that garage, huh? The grungy candles.
Yes, we do have some.
Do you know about how many of those we have?
Probably about 6.
There you go. We have maybe 6 of them, so they should be in the buy it now. They used to be in the buy it now.
They used to be. I don't know. We'll have to. I know where.
I can go find them.
Why won't you? Yeah, what? It's not letting me get to the. It's not letting me get to the part where I can hit start. Oh, finally. Golly. It wasn't letting me get to the part where I hit start. So again, a dozen pretty Noritake teacups and a serving bowl, all for one money. All right. I'm going to put that in our booth just like it is. On my end, it said it didn't go. Let me look. Okay, you did get it, Rhonda. That's weird. On my side, it ran out and didn't show your name. I'm glad you called that out. I can see Whatnot is going to be fun tonight since it wasn't letting me run it and then it didn't show me that you won it. Whatnot is not without its problems from time to time, you know. Oh, Sue's got a nice little spot right here where the air is coming through.
Man, I'm lucky girl. This is what I have. I got 2 grungy candles. One. I'm not even sure where that one came from. I'm not sure where that one came from.
All right.
So now we got a whole bunch of the black ones. These are the black ones.
So this is the grungy and this is the black. Let me double check what we've got in the shop.
Oh, Rhonda, you're making it difficult for me again. You like my packing materials, don't you, Rhonda? Although that looks like a fabulous little design with all squished in there like that. I don't like that.
All right, we're just gonna run these individually since they're sold out in the buy it now. So we're just gonna run them individually by weight. So there's 2. There's 2.
That's why I give you extra cushions when I pack. The 2 lighter ones.
All right. Nobody bid on this then, and I'll run the 2. All right, we're gonna run the 2 lighter ones at the same time.
2 together.
The 2 lighter ones. And Crocious takes those.
That's what I need.
All right, we're gonna run the two smaller ones, which is still a lighter colored one. It's not black, it's a dark brown, and then a lighter brown. And these are shorter. So if y'all have been getting our normal ones, they're about 6 inches, and these look to be about 4.
Really? We've got stuff in the buy it now? I had no idea.
Slightly furry. Yeah, lots of new items from the bin. That's true. It's mostly from the raid train. So you're going to get both of these for one money.
Those look like they came from the at market. That little store.
CTW.
Yeah, they're totally CTW.
They're definitely CTW.
They got good stuff there. I think Ruth is getting those ones.
Ruth is taking those. All right, and I'll run these. How many of these do we have?
Oh, there's a boatload.
A boatload? Okay. So I'll just run these. I'll do these for $3 each. And we'll run a few. Since I don't have them loaded.
These ones are great for Halloween because, you know, they are the black candles.
And Rhonda takes one.
Okay.
Why is what not being so difficult?
Making changes, man. Updating it all. So your life will be easier someday.
Oh my gosh. It won't let me get to the... See, this is where I have to run it.
Yeah,
and it's...
we can't even see that.
And Rhonda takes a second. I'm just going to set these over here by you for a minute because I need to be able to fight with this thing, apparently.
You get into a good old argument. Hey, I thought we were going to give that to Will.
Well, then set it aside.
I guess I can go to anybody.
And Ruth is taking one. I mean, if you want to give it to him as a little thank you, it's fine, whatever. Or wait till he raids. I don't know. I mean, we're going to give him money, so that's probably a thank you. And Ruth takes another, and we'll run one last one because I don't know exactly how many there are when Sue says a boatload.
The whole bin is full. You want me to bring them out here?
And Ruth takes one. That's right.
Scoops, and lots of little scoops.
I think this is our last set.
Oh my gosh, I'll never have to see these again?
Nope. Where are they?
Did they disappear?
Or I didn't import them, one or the other.
Cute little hand-whittled scoops for, I don't know. You want to scoop out some sugar? Look at that. I love that. Do you want to scoop up some Skittles?
Had them out of stock, so I'll just do my weight.
I mean, you could scoop whatever you want to with that. Looks like it's bigger than a tablespoon.
Right, so you get 3 little teak spoons. I do believe we have some brass. We definitely have copper we can run.
Oh, we definitely have some copper.
These are handmade. They are teak, and you're going to get all 3 of them. Bullshit takes them.
Where do you go, bullshit?
Let me run these little cups here and saucers, and I will pull the brass next. All right, we have 3 cups, 2 saucers. These are from the other vintage dealer that we bought out. Shenango, China, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. So I believe these were probably commercial. They feel commercial.
Heavy duty?
very heavy duty. But they feel very commercial, like they were probably in a restaurant. So you get 3 teacups and 2 saucers. That's funny, Crazy Bunny. All right, we're going to pass on these. I'll have to get some pictures and put them up in the bag now. All right, this is a little copper candle holder. These are all mid-century, and most of them are from a company called, oh, I had these. Coppercraft Guild. Oh, we're not running the work. I can run the giraffes, but they probably won't sell based on what I'm going to have to run them for.
They're on.
Oh, that's funny, Rhonda. Yeah, they just went into Etsy.
Oh, I want to come over and see the garage. I want stuff. I like stuff.
All right, running the little copper candle holder. I just had all those candles here, and I don't have one to stick in.
Sell it on the whatnots.
And you, Mick. Are you Mike? I don't know. All right, here is another little brass.
Trying to remember.
Another little copper stand pedestal.
Not good with names. Trying.
There's that Coppercraft Guild.
Love that bell.
Oh, we sold a lovely brass bell this week in the booth. We did a nice $40 bell.
Oh, very good. One of the big cowbells, or
no, one of the brass bells. And Ruth Dave.
oh.
All right, this is a really beautiful piece. This has the stag on top. Since we sold several bells, if y'all don't pick this guy up tonight, he is going to the booth this week.
We need another house full of bells again, because I like to have a lot of bells.
Well, he's going to go into the booth for twice that. And I was thinking we need to do another live from the booth tour show, especially with all that uranium glass in there. All right, guys, I'm going to put this up because Sue sat it next to me. We have it on our Etsy. I'm going to sell it for less. I'm going to run it for less than our Etsy.
I need you to organize these shelves if we're going to do that.
But I've been sick. I don't know if you noticed. So anyway, we'll run it for less than I have it up on Etsy. This is a gorgeous mama and baby giraffe. Solid brass.
Oh, yeah, the Harley Davidson should sell well.
They are absolutely beautiful. And looks like they're going to stay on my Etsy store.
All right. The Etsy they go.
All right, here is another little brass leaf dish. I'm sorry, copper. Sorry, I had the giraffe still in my head. I know. A leaf dish. Hey, I'm medicated. You'll have to make some, compromises for me.
Well, I like this one.
Wow, Sharon. That sounds like a lot of fun stuff to go through. We've been watching a show on Netflix, and I keep thinking, every time they're in this one room, I'm like, can we just go through that room?
How much was the giraffes?
I listed them for $55. I will happily rerun them. Oop. So I'm making a pile here for you, and I missed.
You ran this one?
No, I haven't run any of those. So another mid-century brass piece. Copper. Sorry, just mentioned the giraffes again. This is about 14 inches by 5 1/4. It is. We got it all from another dealer. It's very sparkly. 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 All right. Here is another little copper chalice. It's very small. It is about 3.5 inches tall. Cordial. Thank you. Y'all saw I'm struggling. I blame cold medicine. But sometimes just, words are hard.
Words are hard.
Really, they gotta get that Evan and Caitlin shirt. This is basically the size of a NyQuil and whatever I've been taking this week. All right, another mid-century. Lovely piece. This one is 12 inches by 7 and a little more than 7.5. It is. Thank you for understanding. Look at that lovely shine. That's just where a sticker was.
Yeah. I think these ones we picked up at Brandy's estate sale.
Yeah, these are all from Troy.
I think I have more in there.
12 inches by 6 1/4. And again, that's just sticker residue. I didn't get a chance to clean all of these.
Are you looking at getting rid of those?
Yeah, I can run them.
I know you were excited about getting them.
I know. I'm a hoarder at heart sometimes.
Sometimes.
Look, there's our camera. So shiny, you can see right like it's a mirror.
Shiny.
I have a real struggle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. These two tag off. All right. This is a glass ladle. This one might even have been from Marletta, actually. And it's got the little thing to hook it on so it doesn't fall into your punch bowl.
Nobody wants your hands in the punch bowl. Is that it?
I absolutely love it, Sue. I told Sue to go through the drawers in the back to see what we had, and she's doing what she was told to do. But now I'm just
grabbing odds and ends.
But now I'm just having minor heart failure.
Look, if you want to see a punch bowl, we got one of those too.
It's true, we do have punch bowls. Beautiful glass punch bowl.
Oh, you want the glass punch bowl?
No, I'm.
Oh, you're taking the spoon.
Yeah. All right. This one doesn't hurt me as much, but it is really gorgeous.
Sheffield, England. It is an electroplate.
Sheffield electroplate, as you just heard Sue say.
It's good size.
Look
nice
at how beautiful it is. How long it is. Look at this arch on it. This is 14 3/4 inches long. And look at that giant arch in there. I remember taking it out of the house we got it from, and people were like, "Oh my God, look at that spoon."
That's a crazy spoon.
It is a beautiful ladle. And weirdly, I love stuff like that. I could not tell you why. Where did my 4 to 7 ounces go?
I do not know.
All right, we're going to have to run it under 8 to 11 because I don't know where it went. Oh, pretty.
Ooh, see, now that sounds fabulous. That sounds like a fabulous idea.
Tiny trunk. My medicine.
Trump, welcome to us.
My medicine head is getting to me because which is probably why I'm also so hot. You see how red my face is. I initially thought it said tiny drunk and I was really going to burst out laughing. And then my eyes refocused. I might be the tiny drunk, but it's on cold medicine, I assure you.
Wouldn't mind being a tiny bit drunk.
All right. Sue's like, you really have a thing for butter dishes, don't you?
Oh, my Lord, you do.
And apparently it is another one of those things that I just adore. And I don't know. I didn't check to see if it
I
glowed.
think it was a Federal glass when I looked it
No,
up.
it doesn't glow. No glowy.
No, that's not.
That's just the thing. That's just the way it's made.
It hangs over. Wow, okay.
Yeah, because it's a spike.
Thank you, Watson Donna, for welcoming our new peoples.
Look at how high that arches in this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
That's for some big butter.
No damage. Just very stately. This is about 9, maybe 9.5 inches. Somewhere between 9 and 9.5 inches.
Thanksgiving's coming, you know that's gonna look good on your table.
And you can never have too much butter on your table. 5.5 inches tall. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's true. It will be here before you know it.
You got to think about these things ahead of time.
And Rose Petal and Russ says, Jan's like, I know how pretty that is. Jan, thank you for seeing the beauty in this piece. Rose Petals and Rust. Did they get your name all straightened out? I guess not, because you're still on as Rose Petals.
They like that name, and that's the one that's going to stick.
All right, here is a beautiful footed glass bowl. You can see how beautiful the feet are. They are hand done, and it is etched with, I'm not sure if it's silver or platinum. It does have a couple little bubbles in the glass, which is really very cool. Those are not defects. They are bubbles in the glass. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is 8.5 inches by 4 inches. Oh, come on, whatnot. I can't get to the run. If you do this, I can't get to run. It's as if it's hiding it from me.
You say you can't buy a thing.
Oh, it would be pretty full of Christmas ornaments.
Oh, I like the way you're thinking about that. That would be very pretty with some color in there.
Or Butterfingers. It's too big for M&Ms.
Well, nothing's too big for M&Ms.
Expressively Yours takes this. Sorry about the sudden death on that one, but I could not make it run without doing sudden death. It's being very finicky with me tonight. All right. I just want to show you some of the greenery while it's sitting over here on top of my pieces. So this is the Estill Bay half sphere, and this is the color Lush, which is a soft heathery purple. Very, very pretty. I will run one, but they are in the buy it now. And we have 6 packs available in the buy it now also.
So if you've got a booth, these things sell very nicely in your booth. There's a duck in the front yard. Hello, duck.
But they make just about anything look good that you put them in or on.
In, on, around, you know.
Isn't it pretty? I really like it. And Rose Petals and Rust is going to take this one. Just as a reminder, we do have them in the buy it now. So if anybody else wants one, they are $6. All right. Sue has put this in some of the foam just so that it can stand up. But you can do whatever you want with it. It is a little cherub. It's got a little spike, as you can see. But she put it on there so I can spin them around so you can see them better.
Because everybody needs a cherub. Just saying.
Can you watch that for a second? Apparently I ran out of items, so I ran out of quantity.
Oh no, we're out of quantity. Just so you know, I've been collecting wee little spoons again. So if anybody needs a little wee spoon, I have a few. I do love my little spoons.
Cherub not sell.
Do you do max shipping? No cherub selling. Max shipping. What's that mean? Everything in one box?
We try to combine shipping. So however Whatnot puts it together is how we do it. But we have it allowed to combine them, if that helps. I don't specifically know that I've heard of max shipping, but all right, there we go. All fixed. All right, we also have these anthiel pedestals in the buy it now. And we have them in a smaller size as well. Which was just confusing me for a minute. Let me grab my smaller one over here. So you can see the size difference. So this is the large one, and this is the small one. They're definitely different pricing. We're going to run the large one, but they are both in the buy it now. So we are running the large one. I just wanted you to be able to see. But again, there are more in the buy it now. They look great, in my opinion, with the lemongrass. The lemongrass is my favorite. I'm going to run a small one. And for those of you who are here with us regularly, we are here Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard for vintage and home decor, and on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for DIY. And we have the new spring IOD. It came in today. So tomorrow we will be running spring IOD transfers by the sheet. So the little box, let's run this as a givey.
What was the company?
This is Baldebon. Okay.
Baldabane?
We're going to run this as a givey.
Some weird little 70s box. Come on, now everybody needs something like that. Any white pictures? Blue and white pictures. We have, wait a second. I just had a picture. Where did I just have a picture? Am I wrong about that? Hang on a minute. I think we do.
Probably. Sorry, I'm adding givvies in because I apparently forgot to do that today.
You and your little sickly.
All right, there we go. Givvy is running, which is this little box. Then for the option, we have this lovely blue vessel that has metallics and browns and other blues, some greens mixed in. Very, very, very pretty. Sue is checking on the pictures.
Thought I seen one somewhere, but I'm not seeing it now. I might be thinking of last week. We had some white pictures. Big old thing.
They're most likely over there. I did think I had one over here, but I think it did sell in the buy it now, actually.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, is packing it up. And no blue and white ones. That much I know.
And then Pool Chip takes it.
Do you want to do these?
I need to put dishes. I mean, I'll run them, but they probably won't sell. Or probably sell them, but see.
There's selenium. Was that right? Selenium. We got the pink hue.
Yeah. So these are
for your.
These are, yeah, I was reading the link. So these are glass bake. They are vintage. They are little crabs. So you can do your little crab dips and crab cakes and little crabby casseroles, whatever you want. Your little seafoody.
Ooh, crabby casseroles.
Your little seafoody dishes. This is a set of 6
stuffed crabs.
A set of 6 of them. See if I can make one sit there.
Probably not.
Probably not. Nope.
She wants to get rid of them because it's seafood.
I don't like seafood, but I'm not going to sell them cheap either. I mean, in comparison to what they're worth, but not.
Got 2 ducks dancing in the front yard now. It's duck dancing time.
I will sell them for less than I would put them on Etsy, but.
Oh, come on. Seafood's not terrible. But I'm not big on just saying I want seafood, but sometimes,
And that's not a break or anything. That's how they're designed because of, little crabby things. Little crabby mouths. All right, we're going to put these aside for me to put on Etsy.
All right, Etsy ones. I feel like I need an Etsy box. Which one's your Etsy box?
I think it's the black one in the kitchen that's by the lamp there. All right, this is a little tin punch wall hanger. It's got a little doily that you don't have to keep in there. You don't have to keep them off candle either, but you can because it all comes this way. And a little wall hook.
Oh, these are always so popular.
All right, we're going to move on to that. Clean my shelves. Let me do this one while I've got that so I can move this. All right, we have one of these. Hand-painted sign, solid pine, use indoors or outdoors. The Thomas Collection, Redondo Beach, California.
Yo, Redondo!
So says the tag.
It's good surfing down there in Redondo.
This was from another vendor. The one we bought out all her boxes.
It does kind of have that Hispanic flair to it.
It says, welcome, friends.
I like it. I'm gonna have to hang that one up in the shop.
Yeah, I gotta do that with this flamingo back here too. I just keep forgetting to tag it. All right, we have a little Harvest Tabletops Gallery gravy boat. No chips or cracks. No chips, no cracks. I've been trying to throw away anything that I see that has chips and cracks. You gotta eat it, one or the other. Butter dishes with lid. We just ran one, but I know we have more.
Oh, we should have more. We always have more.
Because it's one of those things that I seem to have problems with. Having to pick up at like every opportunity.
Did Rhonda get that one? And who is it? Who is it? Shirley is the winner of our 70s. All right, we got a Rhonda, we got a Shirley, we got everybody.
I know that we just had a butter dish because It was. I was going to say because it's vintage, but it was very mod, and I thought it was really cool because it was mod.
I will find it.
So it's probably in one of those boxes in the hallway.
It could be. It could be.
All right. So Sue's going to look for that butter dish. All right, we have a little ironstone Pfaltzgraff sugar jar. I was going to run this in our coastal raid train the other day, but I saw that somebody else was running one, and I didn't want to compete with their show. So, okay, babe.
What's that? Oh, I got one in this box. I feel like this should be one too, so I gotta figure out where that's at.
That's for Gravy Boat. This I think is mine.
It's in that box from the shelf in the back.
Yeah, that one's mine. Sorry, I'm going to show you why it's mine. I have to do some research on it because I've seen this one listed as high as $200, and I got to know why.
I think that's the.
Because it's a glower.
No, it's not it.
And I got to know more about it before I can sell it. And also, I love hobnail, so I gave up my china cabinet to have this space.
Then you're probably not gonna like the next one I'm gonna pull out. Okay, you are gonna like the next one I'm gonna pull out.
All right, this is a nut meat chopper for frostings, cake batters, salads, and ice cream. I know hobnail is so gross. I'm okay with that one. I don't think that one glows, does it?
Nope.
Okay. All right, nut meat chopper does still have its lid. It's got its little choppy bits here. The logo is still on it. It was listed for $18 in somebody's booth.
Looks like something we would have gotten out of Susan's booth.
All right.
There she
Beautiful,
goes.
beautiful hobnail butter dish. Oh, we got a raid.
We got a raid.
Magpie Vintage Parlor. Thank you for the raid. Let me see if I'm following you yet. I was not, so now I am. We'll have to check you out later. I'm sure everybody else needs to check them out.
I do.
Thank you for the raid. We will do another give you for that here in a second. But let's go ahead and get this hobnail butter dish started.
I'm gonna follow you so I can give you a little love. Got you. I hope you had a good show this evening.
We're going to run this cute little honey dipper as a givey because it seems appropriate, doesn't it?
I feel like this should have a plate.
Brand new honey dipper is running as the givey, and I'm going to move along from the hobnail. It's going to go in the booth this week.
That's a good one.
I cannot function. Thanks for bringing me things. Why am I trying to go back to the shelves? All right, here is an adorable. I'm not sure. Is it a beetle? It's metal with like a powder coat, as we say in unison. I actually love staging with these on books, and the with the dark academiology, I think that's how it's pronounced. These sitting on books and in rooms is very popular.
That's not it.
I used to use these in staging a lot because it fits so well into that dark academiology, which had just started. There is a plate somewhere that matches this. A saucer. And KRMZ Wells. Where did the date go? He's so cute. You're going to love him. All right, this is a glass
Anchor hawking.
Anchor hawking. Thank you. It's in that smoky color. Little coffee mug from the 70s, I assume.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be like a celery crisper because the doggone thing is huge.
Well, thank you. Only 9 people want a honey dipper, huh? Nobody else wants a honey dipper. All right, here is another lovely stoneware vessel. Lovely as it is, or with some pretty little florals in it. I think I have a little hydrangea over here that would be cute in it. It's probably too long, but you get the idea.
That's my really expensive shell. I really should try to install that one.
Heather Still, thanks for the follow. Crazy Bunny Lady's looking like she likes it. I think I forgot to show the bottom.
Got a little rubber pad on there.
Keep your table safe. Crazy Bee. Say that for Gibby. All right, here is Sue's very expensive shell. She rescued it off a piece of art that broke that we had for a long time. That's where it was glued. The art.
$25 to $50 shell when you look them up online. I'm like, what the heck?
So it is beautiful. It'll look pretty sitting in a box. This is how it was attached, but it is beautiful. It was on a piece of art. Could be on a piece of art again. Could just be in a beautiful bowl. And you, Mike. Oh, I have everything to do this as you're doing it.
Do like a shell. You stay safe.
All right, we have a little Asian bowl.
Your rice bowl.
A little rice bowl.
I don't have a whole set of them though. Oh, you know I love these things.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be?
Jubilant Jackie. Well, we appreciate you being jubilant, Jackie. And then KRMC.
That little piece of porcelain is very pretty. Just gonna say.
All right, and speaking of the academia craze, here is a little coaster with all kinds of cute little entomology type things, including the little strawberry that's all on craze as well. Okay, Armsy, I'm sure you have that combined shipping, which is helping out right now. Trying to make it stop focusing on stuff in the back. And we're gonna take this.
Apparently I need to sift through these because they're not sorted properly.
Interesting. All right.
I did put them in the box. So
here is another beautiful butterfly plate. This one is produced in Brazil exclusively for Avon. So vintage Avon. Fine porcelain, hand decorated with 22 karat gold trim. Avon 1979. And there's the back of it in case you want to see it. And Rhonda's going to take this one. Super jealous of that scale man, Rhonda. This can go in the donate.
Okay.
All right. I apparently keep buying these. I love them.
I swear that's like the third one we've had. All right, donate. Put that one in the donate.
Just gonna make sure I don't have one and buy it now because I thought we had 2 of these.
Donate box is not donate box.
All right, I don't see it. Look how beautiful this is with the peacocks.
Whoever bought the last one of that like a month or so ago.
Yeah, we had one either identical or very nearly identical to this one in the buy it now a couple months ago. If I see these, I tend to buy them. And I think there might actually be another one in that box. And this is 9 inches across and 4 1/4 inches tall. Come on, whatnot. Sometimes whatnot doesn't want to play. There we go. He stole it. He got a good value on it, huh? Look at those peacocks. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Both this bowl and your scale, Rhonda. And KRMZ. That's a heck of a deal on that bowl.
Yeah, this reminds me of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Could go with the honey dipper. I mean, honestly, scale would not be appropriate, but
All right, so I'm buying a roll of bubbles for KRMZ this week.
basically. Mm-hmm.
Seems fair. Seems fair. A 1930s scale.
Polchik's taking this one.
Donate. That's the one you just ran a little while ago.
I didn't run this.
Oh, I thought you did.
Little yellow and white bowl.
Yellow and blue?
Yellow and blue. Cold medicine. Words are hard. Looks like I'm going to have to make some more of those little metal photo holders.
I'm like keeping you busy with those. What are you looking for?
I was just looking at what's next. All right. Pass it on that one. All right. How many of these do we
There's
have?
8 of them all together, and it was believed that they are waterproof crystals.
So, this is how they were labeled. There are 8 crystal coasters. May or may not be Waterford. And that was not how we had them. That is how the vintage dealer had them.
Now that one came out of
The estate.
yeah, Sue Gilbert's house. Sue's house.
No, these came out of the estate that had, I don't know how to describe it. It was one of the estates that we got early on. It was like a townhouse. I'm trying to show you that there is a little chip in this one.
The townhouse estate.
Yeah.
San Juan Avenue, I think it was.
These came out of that.
St. John's Avenue. One of those two. I like these.
So crystal coasters.
You know, because you don't want them little wet rings all over your nice wood furniture.
Sure, that's true.
Grandma knew what she was talking about. I should go in the shop then.
There.
Oh no! James, he says, you know what? Heck yeah, let's take.
I was just like, I was gonna double the what I put on here and take them into the booth, but KRMZ beat me to it. Sometimes I think I need to buy my own stuff, you know. We actually really are low on smalls, so I probably do, in fact, need to get some pricing done and stuff moved in. All right, these are really lovely. I think we brought these home because somebody at the time was planning a wedding and it needed some blue glasses, but these didn't work for her. And we just never took them back. So we have 4 beautiful blue champagne flutes glass. Well, that makes perfect sense, Rhonda. So all for one money.
A solid white couch would not last a day in this house.
No, not especially with so many black cats.
Yeah. The fur be flying, man. Fur be flying.
And Abba takes this one. Thank you for your first purchase with us.
I think I'm going to need another box over here. All right. These are very lovely. Very lovely.
All right, I have 2 of these. These are green candle holders, candle included. So these pop into your other candle holders. Usually they went with brass. I want to see if I have any.
That's no, they went on like the cast iron of the 70s.
That's true. So if it doesn't fit in there, you can pop off these little rubber bands. Like this one's a little tight, but some are a little looser. So it basically fits in like that. I don't want to pop it off because sometimes they break when you do that, especially when they're old. But you can kind of get the idea how that works. But they're made to sit inside of these. You would just typically, if you need them or not.
Why don't you do all 3 of them?
Okay, and the red one.
Do them all. Get them out of here.
All for one.
This one's got that fire.
It's got the ring of fire.
The other 2, not so much, but this one, the ring of fire. It's probably why I bought them all, because I love that ring of fire.
You do. But they are 1970s. They are Christmas colors, absolutely.
All right, I guess I need to figure out what to do with those doggone things.
We'll get them in some holders. All right, pretty milk glass.
I don't see any readable names on them.
No, these were usually came with flowers in them, I think. Like
LTDs,
yeah, teleflores, those kind of things. These do really well in our booth, so I will run the other shape because we have
DLC or CLG company. CLG company is the maker on those. I have a few that we never got around to cleaning.
That sounds like us.
So I'm not even gonna bring these out.
Oh no, just set them aside and I'll clean them all and get them ready for the booth because we have hardly any in there right now. We have hardly any milk glass in there, period. Oh, I bet that was pretty. Milk glass swung base.
That would be interesting.
All right. Sue always mocks me for getting these, but I love them for some reason.
Grew up with that pattern.
So this is stoneware made in Japan.
That was a Sears pattern back in the 70s.
I love them. Always mock me for them.
Yes.
I think they're great. And I think that's the kind of nostalgia people are looking for.
Remember my mom?
I mean, remembering your childhood. I saw one of these in one of those shows we were watching the other day.
Did you?
I did.
Did you laugh?
A little. Because I like them. Does anybody else have a problem watching shows and being like, oh, I bet that would sell good? How much do they want for that? All right, so this was from another vendor. An ice jug with thongs. They had it for $14. What's the logo on here? Oh, how am I supposed to read that? Nope, can't read it.
It says Hoya Corporation, made in Japan.
Perfect bar accessory.
I have a bunch of them. I don't know why I have some.
Expressively Yours is going to take this one.
Way to go.
This is likely resin. It is definitely not brass or bronze. But it's cute. Little decor piece. Sit on your books. In your office. In a playroom. Those are beautiful, but I can't figure out how to open them. I guess we'll just disclose that.
Gator Grip can't do it.
And KRMZ takes it.
Well, I mean, it's a solid brick in there.
Well, yeah, but if you could open it, you could get.
This one's got a grinder to it, but I don't know how it grinds.
So we haven't figured out how to completely open them. They are crystal. They're solid crystal. If you do a screenshot right now, take a look at what they cost. But you'd have to figure out how to open them. That's why we bought them, but we can't figure them out. We are not smart enough. So you can see all of the gorgeous cuts in that crystal.
But the top does come off, and it is a pepper grinder.
And it is silver.
Which means this thing should turn with a pepper grinder. I can't even get that to turn for the pepper grinder.
So it's up to you to figure it out if you buy them, but they are absolutely stunning. They are gorgeous. Look at the light play on it, just sitting on this turntable.
I never really gave them a close look. I can't imagine that's silver, but it kind of looks silver.
It's at least silver plated. So they are gorgeous. You figure it out.
Good luck, you're on your own. Do we need another ice bucket?
No, I don't think so.
And then this one does not go with this one. So I'm not sure which one that goes with.
Aren't they pretty?
It's the one with the...
I definitely would have used these in staging if I would have had them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are so pretty. I mean, if you just sat them out for decor, they're gorgeous. But I love the light hitting them. And Chrissy's closet.
Say whoop, whoop.
If you figure out how to open, you'll have to let us know.
Noel, how do you do?
Thank you for the newbie love there, Rhonda.
Rhonda's on it.
Would this have gone to the other one we sold tonight? All right, another gravy boat, or did we not sell it tonight? Can't remember if it sold tonight or not.
I have a gravy boat in here. It is a one with Home Decor on it.
Oh, so it is not that one. Because that is definitely Lily's. Maybe it'll come up in another box.
Maybe.
Christy, thank you so much for the follow. All right. Lovely gravy boat. No chips, no cracks. Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. Oh, and this one is nature. Sorry, I forgot to say it. Any Oriental items? What kind of thing are you looking for? Because we actually have quite a lot.
I'm on it.
Because we actually have quite a lot. I want to run this real quick while she's looking. So I don't think we've run this since we got it. All right, this is false graph. It is a false graph taurine. It does not have the scoop. So this is considered basically American ironstone. So it would fit nicely into your ironstone collection. My thought is it would be absolutely gorgeous as a planter. But it is absolutely gorgeous.
I got some artwork.
But this is a harder to find piece. This may actually go up on Etsy even. Unexpressively yours takes it. Goodbye on that. It's really, really pretty.
Why are you trying to kill me with this?
That's what I live for.
My God.
All right, we have two pieces of artwork that are identical. But you can both for one money. Nobody will notice. Hang them on opposite sides of these. Nobody will notice. 9 inches by 9 inches. Both for one money. Jesse Luna, thanks for the follow. Pass on these.
It's not Asian, but it seems like an Asian flare to me.
I know we had a bunch of Asian pieces because that little one. But I know we have a bunch because she had a bunch. I don't think most of it is sold. All right. This is Fitz and Floyd.
Bless you.
And KRMZ is going to take this. I love this. If it doesn't sell, I might have to find a space on my wall because I love it that much. And I have no plates hanging on walls in my house.
It is very well done.
This is 1989 Eastern Tailed Blues by Lena Ryu. 6th issue on Gossamer Wings series. Fine China collector's plate. The fact that it's framed like this is amazing to me. Absolutely gorgeous. And KRMZ agrees with me. Those little flowers. Oh, so beautiful. KRMZ has taken this one. Well, I'm a little disappointed. I'm happy, but I'm a little disappointed. Part of me was going to start looking around the room, figuring out where I could hang it. All right. This is probably Home Interiors. This is a brass swan, and it does have a hanger to go on the wall. This is from another dealer. She had it priced at $15. I'm not sure if that's real brass. I think it's just brass colored. Could be real brass. If it is, it's very thin. Definitely mid-century though. You can see the colorations there. All right, I'm gonna pass on that. We have this beautiful little jar. Asian inspired, I suppose, or it might be Asian. I have no information on it, but it is super cute and it has the carving on the other side as well. Kind of looks Hawaiian to me. About 4 inches tall. Because we spent almost in Hawaiian, and that's what it reminds me. Which always makes me feel like I should give it to my son, because he's the one of my kids that remembers Hawaii the best. And he's got 2 little kids, they'll just break it. 2 little ruffians he has. And we're passing on that. I have some beautiful red, what do you call this? Those were lavender petals I was just pulling off, or seeds, whatever the pretty smelling lavender parts. Ribbon, I guess. I don't feel like it's called ribbon, but it's a nice heavy, almost like a cording. Quite a lot of it. It's definitely vintage. Very pretty. And Ruth is taking this one. It's always interesting what we have in stock. And guys, we have almost 200 items in the Buy It Now. So be sure to check that out if you're looking for other fun stuff that we might not be running. All right. I guess we picked this up at an estate sale. It was listed for $4. Acetate, like nail polish remover, should take that right off. But this is one of those fun, really long. Gotta be as smart as the equipment. This is a tape measure, which for whatever reason I can't figure out how to take out. I know it works because we had it out. Anyway, another one of those things that you could figure out. That's to reel it back in. You need an old tape measure. It really makes me mad when they write on them. Did you research these at all?
What are they?
The tea things?
Tea things. Yeah, I did.
And you want me to run them?
Yeah, so I put them in.
Okay. So this looks like silver plate. Tea strainer.
What's the place in England again?
Staffordshire.
Yeah, I think it's a Staffordshire piece of ink. Need a space. I kind of looked it up. It has a mark on there right back here. Can't read it. Gottinger is what that says. Gottinger.
It's really pretty.
This.
I just put it there. And Ruth has taken that one. Goodbye.
I thought that was real cute.
Yeah, we picked these up this weekend, and did we just pick these up this weekend?
Yes, we did.
I thought that was really beautiful. All right. And this is another beautiful set here. This is black handle, silver plate, made in India, it says. So you can set it down and have a little receptacle so it doesn't drip on your counter. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful gift for your tea drinker. That's how long it's been sitting in there because it's almost perfect on the underside and inside the bowl. So absolutely stunning. Llewellyn, good to see you. Really beautiful. Very unique. All right, we're passing on that one. We don't have a mystery box tonight, but we will have IOD new summer transfers tomorrow. Ruth, you probably have to call your card company because of the microtransactions. Things card companies put hold on all the time. We do have some Butterbill bells.
We do?
Oh no, we don't. They're not butter bells. They're butter.
That's
No, the silver ones. But they're not butter bells. Sorry. So this is brass
Victorian butter
or silver.
I think it's a silver over brass, but I looked it up a long time ago and I forgot what it was.
It almost has a mercury glass finish.
I had put it as set aside because it was something special, but now I don't even know what it was.
All right. How pretty would that be with some flowers in it? Like I said, almost has a mercury glass finish.
Larger, smoother items that will end for transfers. I see what you're saying. Transfer things. What kind of things would be good for transfers? What are you thinking? What that bucket done?
I mean, yes, expressively yours.
That works.
Goodbye on that.
It's got like the copper. I think that's a copper handle.
Yeah, I think it's copper, silver, copper. I'm not. She had it set aside for research. That's why I was kind of surprised to see it here. All right, this probably at some point. I always find them like this. I did finally find one intact that is now in my kitchen. But usually, if you just get the dippers, you don't get the base. So I do have one of these that used to be mine before I found one with the base. And it sat on my 3-tier thing in my kitchen, just kind of like that, or sitting in another cup. But it does work. I just don't use it because I would make a mess of things.
It's possibly true.
All right, setting that aside. Do I need to look for smooth items?
Some what?
Smooth items?
I could look for some.
Glow, glow. You want to hit that so they can see it better?
So they're little candle holders for little skinny candles.
But they're glowy, glowy, glowy.
That blown glass, so they got the bubbles and stuff in there. They're really nice.
Blown glass almost look like sea urchins. Candle holders. And yes, in fact, they do glow. Stacy, thanks for the follow. Notice they fit perfectly in there. And I think most of this is glowy, glowy glass. Yeah. You guys can see another piece of glowing glass. This is probably for pickles or something like that, some kind of side dish for serving. Based on the pattern, I'm going to say it's probably Fenton. Because we have the matching sugar creamer to this. But another piece of glowy, glowy glass. Your new Blanco fish glows. Nice. I have one of those fish down here on the bottom that I can't quite get to. I'm going to have to check it out and see if it's Blanco, because I didn't even realize Blanco made those fish. And I know I have one sitting down here, but I don't know if it's Blanco, of course. All right, another piece of glowing glass. You can see it's really hard because that light is right there, but it does glow. It does glow green. It's just a little bright in here. All right, and it's a little boat. So it's a little serving dish. This was in a very expensive house in Ponte Vedra. It has excellent craftsmanship. So it probably is very expensive, but we haven't researched it. I'll have to pull it out sometime, but right now it's not in a good place.
And I realize it's not DIY night, but
Okay. No problem. And last of my crystal boats. Yep, awesome glower. Hard to see with the light on right there. I can't get to it. I blocked myself in. But it is another boat. This one is just under 12 inches by just under 6 inches. Who is that? Athens, Addicts, thanks so much for the raid. We appreciate you.
thank you for coming in today. I hope you had a good show. Thanks for dropping in. Let me make sure I am following. That thing is going to fall, and I am following. Everybody, give a follow, give a little love.
And I'll run a give you here in a minute. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great show. I'm going to do a little more research and probably put these on my Etsy, showing how they glow.
All right, I will put
Because I think that one might be vintage.
It does look like it would be a Fostoria.
Oh, Fostoria. You're right.
It does have that Fostoria pattern.
All right, we were already following Athens, so yay there. Let me get a givey going. What do we want to run for a givey? We have this beautiful salt and pepper shaker. Well, one or the other.
Salt or pepper shaker.
Salt or pepper shaker. I just think the pattern is gorgeous. So even though there was only one of them, I had a hard time giving it up as far as letting it sit there. So we're going to go ahead and run that as a givey. Running, running, running. And just as a heads up, we might end a little early tonight just because I have been sick.
You wearing down?
I'm starting to wear down a little.
That is the Scottish thistle.
All right. Set that aside while it runs. Green Glow 44. Thanks for the follow. All right. Scottish thistle. This is crystal. It's absolutely beautiful. It is. This one is.
I just want to see.
This one is just about 4 inches in diameter. And it's beautiful.
It's very nice. Very pretty, very nice. 17 minutes. Sean is counting down.
All right. Pass on that.
What else you need?
I don't know.
Oh, the wood planks.
All right. We'll do this set of 4. This is some old crackled wood. It could make some really cute signs. Will be absolutely gorgeous. This is part of an old sewing machine table. You can see the edge. So be really pretty as a little sign with some of the new IOD pieces. You're going to get all 4 pieces for 1 money. Depending on what you choose to do, which side I'd probably use this side. That one. Love the crackle wood. It's true vintage crackle. That's the underside, and this would have been the top. So all 4 pieces. These are all approximately 6 by 9. Which you can use for your IODs.
This one would be cool little transfer on it.
Just thinking about letting them try to stand on their own. I don't think that's a good plan. Nick, Nack, good to see ya.
Well, how do you
And
do?
Cool Chick is gonna take them.
Hey, you had a show tonight. How did it go? Hopefully everything went really well.
I think I actually had Johnny cut these back for me so that I could use them for a project. And then never got along with it.
No.
Which so sounds like me.
No.
Right, I have 4 more. These are the last 4. These are oak, I'm pretty sure.
They're plywood.
Well, they're oak oak veneer. Let's get that crack.
What was that from? That's a piece
It's a
of
sewing machine table.
That was a sewing machine table?
It was a sewing machine table. I remember very clearly. You can see that.
Okay, what else have I
The
got?
beautiful crackle in that finish. Go. There you go. And again, these are approximately 6 by 9. So and rose petals and rust. Thank you, Jan. That's very pretty teapot. Oh, and give you winners, Crazy Bee. Nice, congratulations. Whoop whoop.
I cannot, for the life of me, get through things in the bathroom. It's a mess.
It is a mess.
They clean it and it get messy again.
All right, this is Rogers. All right, so pretty teapot, lid intact, lovely inside. Don't have to paint it, but you know me, I do love to paint my teapots and then throw some little IODs on them. And I've been seeing some lately that really make me feel like I need to start painting some of them.
Oh, there's been some posts or something?
Yeah, I've just been seeing them like on Pinterest and stuff, making me like, ooh. Like it's giving me the wanna-wannas.
What about this big mirror?
Yeah, we can run that. I was starting to clear that off. Okay, OMZ. Oh, Sue is gonna have some fun packing you.
Oh, I might be sick that day.
All right. Sue said this would be really pretty with a transfer on it, and I have to agree. I think this bottle is beautiful, exactly the way it is.
I think it's an old Lancer's wine bottle. If anybody remembers that.
It is about 8.5 inches tall. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It has like this little stripe that kind of runs through it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, personally. And it's kind of made of like a crockery. And of course, always pretty with flower in it.
Doggone thing out of here. Whew. Flowers make everything better.
Don't they? KRMZ takes it. KRMZ, I'll go ahead and throw in the hydrangea for you since that's what broke the ice for you.
It really looks good. So there you go.
All right. I have a mirror. Don't look behind because you don't want to see the horrible mess we've got going on around us. Look, there's Sue. So nice big mirror. This is like a perfume tabletop mirror. You can use it for whatever you want. 13 inches. It does look like it has a little bit of the mirror starting to come off on the very, very edge. So 13 inches across.
It's big, it's beveled, and it's just barely wavy around the edges.
Look, there you are.
Blinded
By the light. See if I can catch John in the kitchen, but nope.
I don't think he's in there.
Expressively yours takes it.
Ooh, it's gonna be a tricky one. I can do this.
I know how to pout that one.
I will cuss a lot.
She will. I can tell you, you're gonna put it in a box, sandwich in a box first, or bubble wrap and then sandwiched in a box. Sandwich.
I will cuss a lot.
She will cuss a lot.
But sometimes I just enjoy her company. So, there's that.
All right, this is a very heavy little dish. This is.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Sue's saying no. Sue says no.
I wanted that one to go. There was something special about that dish.
Okay.
You know me and my silver. I can't let it go.
All right, this is William Rogers.
A lot to cuss.
This is William Rogers. Really pretty. Love the detail. Again, beautiful as it is, or I do love to make them. No lie. It's just about over 10 inches and 4 inches tall.
Oh, gosh sakes. Lost.
Hey, we just got rated again.
Whoop, whoop.
Take it with you, vintage. Does the tea kettle fit that you got in this?
Oh yeah, that's a $95 item. Yeah.
Just like so. Rose petals and vintage takes that.
Which one?
This one.
That's a pretty one. Should I be grabbing some more things?
I got them all. I'm just pulling them off the shelf. What's this? Silver plate?
I think that's silver plate. That's a little child's cup.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Little child's cup silver plate with a little ducky on it. Completely adorable. Is this the one that's been sitting in front of on the little table in the other room?
No, that's a different one.
That's a different one you've fallen in love with?
That one is all silver, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it does have a little duck on it, and it has a little bunny on it, and this one I think is just absolutely adorable. I might have to clean that one up just because I find it so cute. I love me some baby cups.
And we're going to pass on that. All right, this one is Spring Flower by William Rogers. Again, I do love to paint them, no lie. So this one is about 11 inches tall.
Is that belong in there? Or now I just have the setting in.
And KRMZ makes it. Can you tell we bought a lot of silver at Brandy's estate sale the other day? And this is going to be another Spring Melody, was it?
Can't help it. I love the silver.
Oh, Spring Flower
Plate. I love it.
by William Rogers. We were like having to shove it in nook and crannies to actually get it home.
Hey, wait, that's a spring flower?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a William Rogers spring flower.
Yeah, so was that last one.
Oh, no, this is a classic rose. Never mind. Spring flower, classic rose.
Did I measure this one? I can't recall. So this one is 10 inches, but 10 1/4 inches.
This one's warm.
And that lid goes to it too.
This one?
Yes, I think so. Expressively yours.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the perfect color match.
Nice buy. You guys are getting great deals on this silver. All right, this is Gorham, so you can do whatever you want with it once you own it, but I'm going to suggest that you don't paint it. It is a great serving dish. Again, Thanksgiving is coming, but Gorham is very high quality silver.
It is electroplate, but it's still a very good Gorham piece.
I went and cleaned out Brandy of most of her silver.
Go there the last day, they just want the stuff out.
Last day, last 20 minutes, you know. They're just like, yeah, stick it in a box and tell us how much you want to spend, basically.
This one doesn't have the divider.
This does not have a divider. This is also not Gorham. I can tell by the weight that it's not Gorham. Oneida.
So a little more modern.
But if you're going to paint it, and I do really well with these, so when I paint these, I hang a ribbon off of this so it can hang off of the wall this way like a piece of art. And then I do the bowl with a transfer down in here. So I get 2 pieces out of it. And looks like that's what I'll be doing with this piece, probably. I did tell you guys I've been jonesing to paint some silver. It's my favorite thing to do, actually. Or one of my favorite things to do. Okay. All right, this is a beautiful footed tray by, I'm going to say probably, oh, there it is. Probably Oneida, but.
I was going to say, this one's Oneida if you want that one.
By Leonard. Don't know who Leonard is.
Oh, Leonard did very good silver.
But I love the pattern. I think it would be very nice painted. And it's footed, which always does really well for me. Footed pieces always do really nice. But I do have 2 more boxes of silver in the back room. So I can try to let some of my goodies go to you guys.
I do have those separated into the good stuff, and then you can paint this.
I'll usually get at least $30 for one painted this size, at least. With a couple of transfers in the middle.
So these ones you've already run.
KRMZ takes it. This is a very pretty bowl. Is this one? Is this one that you
I
see?
know, Oneida, yeah.
All right, Oneida. Very pretty shape. And again, I paint them white typically and then put transfers in the middle. I did have really good luck painting them green earlier for the spring market. Those went really nicely.
Oh, no. Such a barky dog. I'll have to look at these. Interesting.
This is another William Rogers spring flower, so it matches both of those teapots that went out earlier.
Oh, that's got that open weave.
Yeah. So you can see the pretty pattern on it. This one is just over 12 inches. Trays are consistently the thing that does the best for me if I'm painting silver. And I have a lot of YouTube videos on painting silver, so if you need to know, you can check out our YouTube channel, same name. And Expressly Yours takes it. All right, here's a lovely large one. This would have been a server with a bowl in the middle, but it's still very cool for painting.
I'm trying to see if I have a bowl that'll go a little bit.
This is 16 inches in diameter. I get it. Thanks, Jana. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Definitely some great grabs on the silver. Absolutely.
Is that the bowl?
Yep.
You put your little shrimps all on the tray, and then you put your
It wouldn't be shrimp. It would be other hors d'oeuvres in a dip, like cheese and a dip or whatever.
shrimp, and then your little cocktail sauce.
It's a lot of shrimp.
I like shrimp.
Let's try it again with the bowl as an actual set. Apparently, we had both pieces and didn't know it. I'm not surprised because when we picked up all this silver, it was all complete. It's the old style charcuterie board.
That's right. It's the pinky
I
up.
think I want that to go to the booth. All right, this one feels like William Rogers.
No, that one was.
Oh, Oneida. Felt heavier to me. But again, really beautiful pattern. KRMZ, great buy. You guys are giving us some room on our shelves. It's wonderful. Sue's making me a little concerned in the other room. Me a little concerned. Didn't we just have a The gravy thing or
Yeah,
no?
but it was around.
Oh, it doesn't fit it.
It
Okay.
doesn't fit it.
All right, and this is. Oh, interesting. These are the markings. A little silver Grady boat.
Some more spring flower. Guess we haven't had enough.
All from the same collection. Wonder if it was like their wedding pattern or something that she chose.
Maybe. That one looks a little bent though.
It does. This is such a beautiful sheen to it, Crazy Bee.
Definitely a painter.
Crazy Bee has taken this one. This is one of the prettiest ones we've had tonight. So, in my opinion, almost looks like Revere wear, but it's really pretty.
Now, what was a Revere well? Did you just do the Revere well?
No, this one.
There was a bowl.
The bowl was a Revere. Yeah, that's behind you. All right, this looks like another William Rogers Spring Flowers. This one, I think Sue mostly bent it back, but there's a little bit of a dip
Yeah, it's got a.
right here. So
I feel like these two fell together because this one's got a little bit of a.
So this one might have had a little tumble, but it is footed and the feet are really beautiful. So I think it's a nice painter one.
Yeah, painted they should look fine.
But since it's a little denty, we'll put it at a discount.
Everyone's got it. Well, definitely somebody tossed it across the room.
But footed pieces do really well. Pool Chick takes this one. And you know, they're pretty as they are. There's some ice and some sodas in there by the pool, some water bottles by the pool, and it's like posh. All right, another footed little tray. This is also Oneida. This does have a little dent right here. You can see it. Another pretty footed piece, though.
This is all part of the same heirloom.
Yeah. And Pool Chick takes it.
Oh, that's the mold.
This is the Revere wear.
It's a Revere reproduction, and I don't know if that's all silver or not. It doesn't have any silver marks on it, so I would assume not. But it's beautiful.
Sue keeps yelling at me that she needs to buy a silver testing kit. And I'm like, okay.
So I need to do that?
Really pretty.
Oh, man, that's just beautiful right there.
Expressively Yours takes it. All right, there is actually another piece to this, a small one, but we can run them separate.
Another piece is like what kind of thing?
Like another pot.
Not like a little
Short
tray?
spotty. No, like a little pot. Like another teapot. This is a coffee pot. The other one is a teapot. All right, this is Sheffield. Look at the sheen on that. You can see the pattern very well. The pattern looks like maybe little figs. I don't feel like me getting closer helps, but it is a beautiful piece of silver plate Sheffield.
Do you have it out here or will it be somewhere else?
I mean, we brought it all from that same house, so beautiful serving piece.
Oh, it's chafing dish.
Okay, RMZ, look this one up when you get it. I actually think that one's really expensive.
That spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I started doing research on it, but never finished it.
You want to do that little tray?
These are always perfect by the front door. Again, really cute to paint or leave empty or leave as they are, but they're great as like your little key dish by the front door. I'm gonna wait on this one because I kind of maybe wanted to put the whole set on
Okay.
And this one too. All right, I have these cute little salt and pepper shakers. They're little bean pots, and if you look really close, you can even see that it used to say bean jar. It's mostly worn off. I guess it said beans.
The guy that's got that mirror on eBay sent me an offer for $1,200. I mean, not to buy it, because he's got the copy of it that he's got for $1,600. He sent me do you want to buy it at $1,200? I'm like, I don't know, buddy.
That's how much I listed it for on Etsy.
Did you? That's why he's bringing it down.
Salt and pepper shakers, they do have stoppers. We do have a vintage or an antique Persian silver mirror, tabletop mirror on Etsy right now for $1,200. It is spectacular. Sitting right behind us.
I've been hanging on to that one for a little while. I don't know why.
That's beautiful.
Because it is. So if you're interested.
Can you see the bird etchings? That is actual silver. Not plated.
This didn't so?
Nope.
About the silver, the Persian silver is its
the copper planter? Sure.
An 800.
Copper planter. Almost none of the copper sold. Where did we put it?
Took half of it over there.
Yes, as soon as we can find it.
Is it a big thing?
Where did it all go?
Is that a planter? And then there's a couple pieces on the side over there.
I'm not sure. We're not sure which one you mean. We're thinking this one.
I didn't think of it as a planter.
Mid-century. Jackwit, thanks for the follow. And if this isn't the one you mean, yes, okay. Did I have it at a different price? Because I honestly don't remember. Because as I mentioned early on, I have medicine head. I also have this piece of copper. It might have been. I'll change it. I'll rerun it. Honestly, we got these at such good deals. I really can't say anything about them. Look, there you are. I ran it for 6, but I could have been wrong on the fingers too. Having such a struggle with it earlier.
Not as much glass, but so.
Unexpressively yours. A lot of metal. I mean, some glass, but. Relative to some shows, it's not much. Now, I made some more. You're very welcome. I made some more books. Do y'all want to see those before I put them in the shop tomorrow? Because sometimes y'all want to see it before I put them in the shop. Before I do that, I do have a flower frog, a glass flower frog. This one is right about 5 inches.
Let's watch horror movies again.
Wow. All right, so I'll show you the books. And then if you want to buy any of them, I'll run them. If you don't, that's totally fine too. I just give you guys a chance before I put them in the shop. It's a little farmhouse over there. And it gives you an idea of what to do with some of the papers and stuff that we sell tomorrow. There we go. You guys want me to run any of them or no interest in them?
To market, to market.
Interested in the bluebirds, okay? See, they're already tagged to go.
Yeah. Does they still need surfaces? You got that weird pizza paddle looking thing over there.
Oh, do y'all still need surfaces?
I have to figure out what this thing is. Don't have it. I started looking at it, they got complicated.
And KRMZ takes it. And the last of my little birds. Thanks, Expressively. You have a great night, too. And KRMZ takes this one as well. All right, guys. I hear dinner's ready. And as I already mentioned a bit ago, we probably were going to end early. So I have been sick in bed all week. And I'm feeling like I'm starting to push it. So I think we're going to wrap up. We really appreciate you guys. We will be back here tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we will have the new spring IOD transfers.
It's about time.
So that's very exciting. Let's see who we're going to go raid.
Thank y'all for being here.
Let's
We're
go.
packing like a fiend.
Let's go hit up Frugal Noodle because they're always supportive of us.
Absolutely.
See you later, guys.
Go frugal it.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.